Ladies and gentlemen, it is your lovely host here. Once again, it is Team Right. Have you seen the very first video of the day? Probably not. What are you waiting for, people? Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, my own Facebook page. The link will automatically take you there. Hopefully someone wants to be a part of the Raw show in another episode. If not, then why even mention it? Okay, once again, I will discuss for you wrestling news, wrestling topics, and a lot of awesome information to discuss for you. Now, if you like, sit back, relax, put your feet up, grab something to eat, grab something to drink. Now, if you don't like that, maybe you want to like a villain. Hear my thoughts, my opinions on the subject, and of course, the article down below, or the link will be down below, or either or, it'll be down below. Let's roll this. Now, last night was the throwback episode of SmackDown. What's your thoughts? Do you think they delivered, or was it another fail? I know a lot of you are complaining. Typical wrestling fans, they want the fist. They did have a fist, but it was CGI. The reason they did that, they don't have a lot of guys working for WWE right now. Probably they're too afraid to go back to work. So they had a CGI version, and it was okay, but it's not like the original. Another thing is, they should save that moment when the fans were back in the audience, back in the arena. So that part was stupid, you know. So I guess they tried everything to boost up their ratings. I guess SmackDown on Fox is better ratings than Raw has ever been in a long time. That's pretty sad, isn't it? You know, people said before Raw was the flagship. Now people say the SmackDown is the flagship. Actually, it does not matter who's the flagship. WWE still sucks, right? I agree. You know, I still watch Raw. I still watch SmackDown. Here is the viewership, if anyone gives a flying crap about last night. Probably a lot of you did not watch it because probably you out with your boys or whatever on Friday night. I watched it because I have no plans on Friday nights. I just don't. Anyway, you guys could check this out for yourself. You know, like I said before, these special occasions, like special episode of a Raw, special episode of SmackDown, they should save it until there's fans in the audience. Why do it now? It's not going to boost up the ratings if you have real fans there or not. The product just sucks. The only thing they got good for them at SmackDown is the heel run. What Roman Reigns now is two cousins joining forces, and that's it. This is going to be a most dominant stable in a long, long time. You know, Jimmy also just came back from injury or whatever. Not a big fan of family get-together, but hopefully someone will dethrone Roman Reigns. Maybe it will be Cesaro. If WWE is going to give Cesaro that major push, probably not. If he loses opportunity at WrestleMania Backlash, I'm assuming he'll be part of the Money Bank, and hopefully he'll win and cash it in on what champion he chooses for. Hopefully he will get another opportunity against Roman. Roman's good, don't get me wrong, but the way they're booking him, you know, always his cousins are doing his dirty work for him. You know why? He's a flipping heel. If he was the face, it'd be a different ball game. So, and of course, Paul Heyman doesn't do crap on this one because he hardly talk. When he was with Lesnar, he did all the talking, so I don't know, whatever. So Paul Heyman was very annoying when he tried to talk for Lesnar. When is Lesnar gonna come back? Hopefully, never. Hopefully he's done. But Lesnar says in my other video that he don't want to wrestle Roman. Yeah, I understand that. He'd been wrestling Roman for a long time. Those two guys had no chemistry together. I'm sorry. Especially the last match they had at a WrestleMania that year in New Orleans. That match was horrible. The way they closed out the show. It should be AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura, but WWE failed at the attempt. And that match was dog crap. It really did. I hated it. So what's your thoughts on this? You guys agree with this article? Disagree with this article? Does it really affect you on the viewership? It does not really bother me, Bob. It bothers if the viewership for SmackDown bad. Fox won't be too happy, but if the ratings for USA for Monday Night Raw, if the viewers viewership is low, USA is not going to do nothing about it because they don't care. If WWE don't care, why should USA care? They should, because they pay WWE a lot of money to air their product on their network, you know? I don't understand that. You know? WWE was working with USA for a long, long time. After that, they went to TNA, or aka with Spike TV. Then they went back to USA. So I'm assuming it's a long contract. I don't know why WWE can just switch over to a different network. You know, you don't have to worry no flipping commercials or whatever. But USA Network sucks. That's the only thing going for them is Raw. But the ratings have been poorly. You know why? The Korean team really sucks. Everyone out there, enjoy the rest of your Saturday, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace out and stay safe.